Hello and welcome everybody to part 23 of the Napoleon Total War Dutch Darthmod campaign. Now, a few things before we get started, but I will get the battle loading and talk them through majority of the way. So we'll just leap in and look at the stats here. I'm outnumbered 2-1, but I'm against mainly an army of militia and armed citizenry with a few units of line infantry against me. Hopefully I will be able to take them down. I've got one unit of horse artillery, and I have to hold my ground, and I am defending. But anyway, yes, the other things I need to tell you, perhaps you are noticing right now, this very second, that my voice sounds different on this recording. That's because I have arranged with my brother an early Christmas present rather, and I've finally got myself a new headset. I've been looking for one, reading lots of reviews, trying to find the best one that I wanted. Ideally one with good mic quality, but also perhaps surround sound, or at least virtualized surround sound. Just some nice quality headphones. The ones I've always bought for, sort of £20 ones. They're relatively cheap. They've lasted me a long time. They were Platronics Gamescom. Let's see how I'm going to group these. Line infantry and then grenadiers separately. They were Platronics Gamescom ones, and they've lasted me a considerable time, and I have no qualms with them whatsoever. However, I have now got this new headset, Corsair Vengeance 1500. Now, some of you will go, Corsair, don't they specialise in power supplies and memory, RAM? And yes, you would very much be correct. However, I personally find that Corsair are one of those companies that are highly reliable. I've had no issues with any of their products before, and I know they have a good name for reliability and sturdiness in their products. So after reading a lot of reviews, I dived in, because at the end of the day it's the only way that I was ever going to choose a headset. I dived in and chose this headset, the Vengeance, the 1500 version, and now I'm commentating with it. So I hope the quality sounds improved to you. It might sound a bit different, take some getting used to, which might cause some of you to think it's a bit lower quality, but I have been listening to this compared to previous recordings of my old headset, and while maybe for some of you won't notice too much of a difference, to me, oh my god, this thing sounds amazing, and I'm absolutely loving it. So no qualms there. Very happy early Christmas present there, chipped in from my brother. So, and the sounds even in Napoleon right now, it's a virtualized, or it's a virtual 7.1 headset, so that means it is technically only a stereo headset, but it has the drivers and the capabilities to virtualize and make it seem as though you're in a surround sound system. And oh my god, does it sound good. If this is virtual, one day I might have to invest in a pair of actual proper surround sound speakers, headset even. I normally have a 5.1 speaker system at home, but oh my god, this headset it sounds amazing. My music sounds brilliant, and I'm not much of an audiophile, as it were, but wow, it just does make sounds. It makes them sound a new dimension. It sounds awesome. So hopefully the mic is obviously sounding as well. Please excuse me if the level isn't quite right, if the mic is too overpowering and you can't hear the in-game noises, or if there's a bit of static. For this episode, please do excuse that. I'm also going to be recording a new part of the Rome Total War Briton campaign, so for these two parts, please do excuse me if there is some static or what have you. It's not intentional. It is just first few parts. It will take me a little while to just get used to the new headset, the new mic settings, and obviously balancing all that up properly. So in super fast forward mode, and my cavalry is forming up way over here. We're just gonna flank around the enemy, pick off these units that have been left behind, units of militia. And likewise with this cavalry unit here, I'm going to push up. And you can see my line here on the mini-map. We're going to enlarge that so you can see it. On this left flank now. I'm just going to hold the line here and force them towards me and flank with my cavalry and bring it all together. But yes, just to reiterate, I really do hope you guys can hear me clearly, crisply. I read a couple of the reviews. The reviewer found it made his voice sound a lot sexier, so if you think my voice sounds sexy, please do give this video a thumb up. As per usual, 350 thumbs up equals a 1 hour episode for the next time. But yes, let me know what you generally think of the sound quality. Try and listen to it carefully rather than just sort of, if you don't like it compared to my previous one, go it's bad, because it's probably just the mic is a higher quality, so it is going to sound different. My voice is going to sound different, but generally just give me some feedback, let me know. And also, if you're perhaps looking to buy a headset, I'm more than happy to talk to you about what I like about it and what have you. I am thinking of doing a review for this headset in about 2 weeks' time when I go home for Christmas. So that will happen. And a long time, actually, I will say in this video now, actually, in about a week or so's time, I'm going to be looking to make another sort of PC building buyer's guide of new graphics cards, processors, if you're looking to build a new computer this Christmas. And I'll also look at some pre-built options as well, for those of you looking for a pre-built option. So I'm charging into all these units here, and here I'm going to flank these units in the trees, which are flanking my grenadiers. And in Darthmod, grenades have been removed, so you will find that obviously they're just stronger, harder units. They don't have grenades anymore. I've got my cannons still holding in the middle here, firing. We're gonna give them a bit of inspiration. We're going to switch to canister shot because we should be able to canister them. And the rest of my men are now firing, which is good. We're going to see how my cavalry is catching up. We're about to charge through the woods here. Yes, we smashed this unit. We're now going to charge into the flanks of this unit of militia here.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
These guys flanking off here, or routing even. I'm going to bring my grenadiers round. Again, sorry if the sounds are... I know, personally, I can hear these guys are really loud. I can actually... One of the key features of this headset is incredibly noise cancelling. Even though I can kind of hear myself commentating and talking, my head does feel really insulated, and I am sort of not straining to hear myself, but there's no clarity of what I'm saying personally to me. Obviously I know what I'm saying because my brain is working. Need to pull my cavalry out of there. My brain was not working. Charging my cavalry in. However, yeah, I'm very impressed so far with these. I mean, I've really not had much chance to test these over the weekend since I picked them up. But obviously now back to recording, back to testing them out, as I will be using them for all future Let's Plays. Oh my god, they sound glorious. But yes, the charge of the men particularly sound very loud to me right now. But perhaps when this comes out recorded, they'll all be balanced properly, as it was with my old headset. Whoa, a massive charge is going on here in the middle. My men are holding the line. So hopefully my voice is overriding all the screams of the men and coming out nice and loud and clear. Give them a rally here. See what's going on with the rest of my line. My cavalry chasing these guys off. And we're going to recharge these guys over here and bring the grenadiers around. Let's see how the rest of my cavalry are doing. We flank them in the rear here. That's all good. And I'm going to bring my cavalry up now on this right plane, this right flank, to help out. there, and especially in the middle where you can see the majority of their men are funneling towards me. My men are holding them here, and they're just holding here, trying to push the enemy back. I get them to counter-charge and push. Push the enemy back. My men along this part of the line facing a lot of fire, but we are holding, and I'm actually going to bring these guys up to help flank. We're charging to this militia here, try and hold them back. We're breaking them all along this line, and they're just funneling along to be chased away. My cavalry doing a good job here. Bring these grenadiers back round to really cause some havoc. But in the middle, that's just routing. Armed citizenry and militia keep coming back for more. I would love to fire my canister shot straight into these guys here, but I don't want to hurt my own men. So instead, we're gonna annihilate these guys. Hit the barrage button, and or ability rather, and shred these guys. But we have broken some of the militia here. My men bravely fighting. I'm actually going to bring... smashing, we've broken them here. Get them to reform in a line. I'm going to bring my general along as well, and just inspire these guys. Just to hold the line. Rally them again. And now with my cavalry I'm going to free this flank up here of the militia. My cavalry over here really giving it to them. I don't think they're going to come back, so we're free to bring these guys to charge against them there. And I'm actually now going to push a flanking motion like so, really cripple the rest of these guys here. Canister shot helping to finish these guys off. Watch this canister shot. Actually, no, they're reloading. Need to watch my cavalry now. Okay, they've all got their targets. So we can watch this canister now fire, although I think the enemy is running. We'll target these armed citizenry if we can. These guys can't fire on the second cannon because there's not enough of them, unfortunately. Here, we're going to engage these guys. My cavalry is breaking this unit over here, that's good. Although that unit's come back, so we'll get the cavalry on it. Grenadiers, get them to push up and round. My cavalry breaking these units all over on the flanks, absolutely smashing them. And so now we can start flanking around like so. With these guys, actually not that far over because they'll be hit by the cannons. These guys are free of ammunition, the grenadiers, so it's now time to charge that square. Sorry, my mouse went a bit crazy there, or rather my rat. The cyborg gaming rat. I am pretty well kitted out now. To be fair, the only thing, if you looked at my system and went, that's not kind of, I guess, a bit pro-gamer looking, would be my cheap Logitech wireless keyboard. But it works perfectly, so why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if we apply that to my headset, in fact, when I started looking for new headsets, the headband on the top of my old headset decided to start snapping. So perhaps it was time definitely there, which did influence my decision to look for a new one. So we're finishing off the militia here, armed citizenry. We're going to charge in with another unit as well, actually, for this square, because we've been intercepted, in fact. But my grenadiers holding strong, good morale. Finish off the enemy.
Has used all its ammunition, sir.
This line infantry is also finished with all of its all of its ammunition, so charge in. My cavalry now to chase down the stragglers, but we are finishing them off. The only thing that left, I believe, where is their general? The general is somewhere in here. These trees? No, he's not. He's back here. There he is. We will charge down their general. He's gone into square, I think. Yes, it has. It's gone into a block, now column. We'll charge them here. So you don't want the enemy reforming now. But this is their actual line infantry. But we're about to charge them to finish them off. Ah, and they have fire by rank as well. Impressive. But what they don't have is eyes in the back of their head, because my dragoons and guard dragoons are about to smash into their flanks. And so ends their struggle and the destruction of the Kingdom of Denmark-Norway, I do believe. Victory is mine, a heroic victory indeed. 4,000 standing strong against 8,000. Granted, they are militia and peasants. Armed citizenry. Citizenry. Come on, enunciate, boy. Barm. So, I hope that battle was good. Hope it, you could hear me well. Ah, look, they lost 7,000 men. And my dragoons, line infantry, all killed around about 600 odd. There we go. Peace treaty? Hell no. We are going to crush you next turn. Although I probably can't risk an auto resolve unless it is overly in my head, in my favour. Whoa! But we're going to have a naval battle, it would seem. Whoa! Oh, that's the the Victoria. I can't retreat, so I have to fight it. So you guys are lucky. You get a naval battle 2 in this part. Let's see. Let's just take a look at their ships. Oh, they do have the Santissima Trinidad. Santissima Trinidad. Dragon, it's called. The largest ship, I do believe. This floating Behemoth has 130 guns. Core blind. Well, actually, it's got 140 according to this unit card. But we shall attack it all the same. We shall try them. I'll try my similar tactic I tried last time. See if I can beat them. And hopefully, we can prevail. It's going to be awful, actually, if I review this footage after I finish this recording and realise the mic volume is way too low or something like that, and I have to re-record. But maybe I will learn from my mistakes. So they're going to come at me, so I am just going to do that similar tactic of 2 lines. I know they've got the wind with them, which is partially why I don't want to move against them. I think it would be silly to try and challenge them when I don't have the wind. So I'm going to hold here, and then my second line is going to be strategically positioned, if I can get the strategic positioning right, between these ships, as I did last time. But ships at sea are a bit more... Oh, you can't place them as precisely as you can land units. That will do. Okay, so these are all in line, I think. So we're going to try it like this. Hopefully they'll come at me. So let's take a look at this fleet that's been sent to destroy me. They've got their small ships, frigates on the left, and leading the charge, as it were, the Trinidad. 4 gun decks, I do believe. Yes. A huge, huge ship. Has taken some damage though on that side. So if we can get it, we will do damage. And then follow behind the Victoria. These first rates that I can't build because I'm not a maiden nation, so I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know if they're trying to swing around and flank me, but we are going to wait and we will see. So I'm actually going to fast forward and just watch them come at me, and hopefully, I'd hope they're not going to try and spin around me so they avoid this line. I hope the AI is not that clever, because in which case I am a bit buggered. So I don't really know what they're doing. I'm kind of hoping they're going to swing round, but it doesn't seem like they are. And I'm still out of range, so I can't hit them. They're sailing not really with the wind. I can turn my ships round, which I think I'm going to have to do because they are not swinging. But this could be a bit of a muddle with all my ships so tightly packed together. Just trying to swing them around so I can start firing on them. This has broken my formation, which is going to cause problems for me. Of course, all my ships are now backing up into each other. Once we get these fleets turned around, though, I will have them back into line formation. I don't really know what they're doing now. Really can't tell. We'll fast forward again. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we started firing on the Trinidad, and it's only got 107 guns, which is good, and my ships are coming about. Oh, oh, please don't say we got a game crash. Nope, wait, just froze for a little bit. They are firing back though, and that just does look devastating. So we're going to get some of these ships to try and intercept this fleet. Trying to get the second ship round now to start doing damage to the Trinidad. And we're now firing on their frigates as well with this ship. And at range, this is where they come into their own. Sail on with these ships and try and catch up to the Trinidad. Some of them are getting caught out, and I'm taking a lot of damage on this ship in particular. I'm being hit by the Victoria as well, but we are doing significant damage to the Trinidad. If I can capture it, I would very much like to. To add that to my fleet would be very good, especially if I could do that to the Victoria as well. I don't think I can use chain shot, no, too smaller range, but if I don't turn my ship round soon, or rather repair it in fact, I'm going to face some heavy damage. So we're going to pull this one around, hopefully in front of the Trinidad. Catch up with the others with this one. And we're just going to let them duke it out on the high seas. These other ships are finally making their way to the battlefield. Just watch the exchange of shots between my ship and the Trinidad, which has now got 2 of my ships firing on it. So in that sort of cinematic zoom there, if you want to know how to do that sort of zoom, you press N on your keyboard. So we really are hammering its hull here. And I'm about to have a 3rd ship, I think, able to fire on the Trinidad, which is good. Pick off their stronger ships first, and then we can turn to their others. And my hull is just about repairing, but we're going to have to stop the repairs so that I can continue firing. The Trinidad is now on fire as well. I'm trying to intercept it with this ship, because I would like to capture it, as I've said. I'm now going to try and cripple the Victoria, and then the Aragonite will be the next one to go. My fleet finally forming a battle line alongside the enemies. Need to be able to pull alongside it now. But wow, this ship has taken the full brunt of an attack by the Trinidad, I do believe. We'll try and repair it. I'll try and gain some more speed with my ships by turning them into the wind as much as possible. Getting a bit of slowdown in this battle, but a bit of fraps lag. It's all good though. But these frigates are really doing the damage to my ship here. Morale is low. Again, it's on fire, the Trinidad. Really trying to bring it down. At least cripple it. They still have a large contingent of men on there, and I don't... Trying to bring it down. It's going to be tricky. Got to try and get close. Try and hit this other ship, the Victoria.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
Which one's that? This one. Ah, fair enough. It's rather weakened. We'll get this one out of being repaired. Whoa, my mast's down. That's not good. Rear mast is down. I'm going to try a manual broadside to hit them with a chain shot, because I don't think I'm in range to do a proper chain shot broadside. Toing and froing, trying to bring down the Trinidad still. Cripple it, but it is taking a huge amount of punishment. And it's nearly ready for a chain shot. I'm going to unleash one now and see if these make it. That did rather well, actually. I'm going to do another one of those. Try and cripple its sails. Now I'm going to bring this ship round to fire on the Victoria. Likewise with these ships now. The Victoria is now the prize. Okay, so we're ready for another chain shot broadside, and we're going to unleash momentarily. Did do a fair bit of damage, and we can now fire chain shots automatically. But however, I've lost 2 more of my ships because the Trinidad is still not going down. No, why are they going this way? No, what the hell? Okay, we're going to try and repair some of these ships. This one's surrendered and sunk. The other one is sinking. And I'm bringing up these other ships as well for support. Try it once more with the chain shot. Also bring down the sails of the other ships, which is good. This is a good position. Ah, we brought down their central mast, and we are killing a lot of them their men on board that ship. Oh, we've taken down the front mast of the Victoria. But we still got to cripple their guns. But I'm going to go try for a broadside, or rather a boarding, in a moment. Just want one more volley broadside. Even if I can't win this battle, I want to at least cripple this fleet. I'm going to go in and try and board the ship now. Oh, we've taken out my mast here. Try and spin the ship round so I can save it. I'm not sure how successful I will be in that endeavour. Trying to take out their frigates now. Moving in with this ship to capture the Trinidad. We use grape shot as we get close. It is routing now, which is good. So boarding it should hopefully finish it off. Even if I can't win with the rest of my ships. Okay, so we're now boarding the Trinidad. We've got the grappling hooks and we're pulling them in. I'll zoom in again to follow that very shortly, but I'm just sorting out these ships here. Trying to bring them down. They're boarding me, it looks like, or they're attempting to. Yeah, they're boarding me here. Hopefully I'll be able to beat them. Let's see how the battle's going against my men. And the Trinidad. Just about to jump over. So all their cannons destroyed on their top deck here. Come on. Charge! Across the ropes we go. Jumping over. The attack begins. Hopefully I can claim this ship. We've beaten this frigate at a game of boarding. So hopefully we can do the same with these other ships. It's now sinking, that one. Maybe it's not dragging me down with it. Let's try and pull away. Let's just check how the battle goes with the Trinidad. I'm taking lots of losses. They are shooting with their other ship now, they're coming about. Don't know if I can capture it in time, but I've got to try. It has surrendered though. Has surrendered to me. Trinidad is down. We'll try and capture this other ship. Meanwhile, I'll try and support them with these ones that I'm moving over. Bring this ship round if I can to save it. To save it at the last moment. Damn! No, it was about to get to its good, stronger hull side. The ship is on fire, apparently. And it's now routing. Damn. Unfortunately, more ships have gone. Dang it! Don't know if I can win this. With weakened ships, I must make a stand. My final stand. Used to check out the Trinidad, but it took considerably more than I was hoping it would take. If we can bring down these ships though, we might still be in with a chance. The ship has returned. If I can pull it round, no, routed again. If I could have pulled it round, would have been fine. Oh, it's surrendered now. Damn. Ship's in the best working order. Get to hold there and try and fire. Fast forward it now, try and get through the rest of this. Because I can't see a nautical miracle coming out of this anytime soon, unfortunately. That ship has been broken. I'm down to 2 ships. Trying to bring this one around. We're just taking heavy damage. The frigates are the ones that are able to slowly chip away at me and do majority of the damage, while the big ones circle me and shoot me down. Whoa, my ship just exploded. Damn. My admiral fighting till the end on his ship.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
It's routed. It's just down to this one here. The Alkmaar.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
That would be true, yep. We're just sort of circling each other now. Trying to bring the other one down, but I'm very low on guns. This other one has 80 to my 46. And it's really doing some impressive hull damage. I couldn't pull off that second formation victory that I had previously. A shame, because it works so well. But I'm now being shelled to pieces. It's only a matter of time, because I can't feel these huge ships,
One of our
these
ships
guns.
is withdrawing from the fight.
When it comes up against a nation like Spain, this naval superiority is always going to pull through. But I like to think I gave it a good crack at it. It wasn't my worst naval battle of all time. Wasn't my best, though. So, you can see apparently just one of my ships remained. The enemy only lost one, and it does manage to pull away. But it will probably be chased down now, and it will be an auto-resolve battle. I've sunk my battleship, sir. Damn you. However, I will attempt to put him in here for now. I will attempt to avenge this naval defeat by crushing them, or trying to bring down their ships again and capture some more of them. I've already captured their northern province of Pamplona, and I now look towards Madrid. So I will need a new fleet, because I do believe I now have no fleet, or no sizable fleet anyway. Let's look at my lists. Trade fleet, of course, trade fleet, trade fleet. Ah, this one is not a trade fleet. Here I'm building new ships. Building new ships. Just for lols. Maybe I'll get a bomb catch. Actually, I might get a rocket ship or two. But yes, we're just going to spam a huge fleet now. It's naval recruitment overtime. Danish Navy is about to be non-existent when I take Christiania Norway. And I am going to regret this horrifically if this fails. But thank God it didn't. Peacefully occupy, and I do believe that's Denmark gone. Denmark, Norway, yes, their fleet disappears. We look on the minor nations, and they too are gone. Not many remain. Huzzah! Denmark destroyed. But that is all I've got time for in this part. You guys have been treated to over 40 minutes of me with this new headset, so hopefully, as I've said, obviously I can't review this as I go, so I'm only going to know once I have a look at this before I render it down, in which case I might be like, oh yes, it's fine, didn't need to talk about all this and waffle on all the time. But do let me know what your feedback is on the mic settings. Do let me know if with the new mic all the in-game sounds are sounding alright, if they're at the correct levels. If not, do let me know, please. And please be nice. Yes, as always, remember to thumb up this video, and comment, rate, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys again soon with some more Dutch campaign. Expect some more of the Darthmod Briton campaign following up this video, and later on in the week we'll get some more Naga Oka. So as always, hope you enjoyed. See you guys again soon. Ciao for now.